Welcome back. I'm Andrea Garcia, and standing next to me is AJ, who's the executive producer of Battlefest Live 360 version 9, the ultimate dance competition. And why don't you go ahead and tell me how Battlefest got started?
Battlefest got started back in 2001. We were originally a youth magazine that started Battlefest to promote our magazine. And 9 years later, here we are.
And what was your first show?
First show was November 2001. It was over at San Jose State. All we had was 200 people show up, 2 dance groups. Humble beginnings, but we persevered. We worked hard, and
Now you're up to
2,100 people.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And let's just say it's my first time going to the show. What can I expect?
First time going. It's a family show. So, we do allow families with kids and stuff to make us a safe show. We don't censor the music, but it's never that bad.
So you guys are going to have some good DJs there, I'm assuming?
Good DJs, get there on time. We got DJ 12 Style, DJ Razor Ruckus, Dose, and Rubber. They're our usual DJs. They're going to DJ during the beginning and end of the show and also during our battles, our freestyle battles. We have 14 dance groups, our largest show ever this year, anywhere from Santa Cruz to UC Davis to Sacramento.
Can you name 1 or 2 of the groups that are going to be there?
1 or 2 of the new groups. Well, we have Aftermath from South San Francisco. Also, That One Company from Sacramento. Halawan is the group from Santa Cruz. Audacities from San Francisco. Last year they took 3rd. And who else? VIP San Jose.
Okay. And I'm assuming you guys are going to have some sponsors and some people backing you up. Do you want to talk about that?
Sponsors, yeah. Heavy Arsenal. Thank you guys. Reppin'. Bottom Line Clothing. Breezy Excursion's going to be up in there. It's going to be some good support from a lot of people in the community that's helped us out over the years.
Okay, and if you guys want to know the full lineup of all of the competitors that are going to be there, you can go to battlefestlive.com for all that information. Now, the question that probably you get asked, I don't know, like every other day, is what do you think about America's Best Dance Crew? What are your thoughts on that in the show?
Oh, that show is a double-edged sword for real. One, it has done wonders for our scene, and it's grown the exposure for all these people that dance their hearts out and don't get paid a dime for it. That's a great thing. There's a lot of people that are interested in them and want to see them and go to our shows and go to their shows just to be around all that. The bad thing, though, probably the worst thing, is that it makes a lot of dance groups who aren't that good but get too much credit. And so a lot of the OG house dancers, hip-hop dancers that really paved the way.
And the phone's going off.
And the phone's going off. It's for the show. It's for the show.
But in general, I mean, what is the goal that Battlefest is trying to convey to the community? I mean, why did you even start this?
Yeah, well, the number one goal has always been, I used to go to a show called World War when I was a kid, and that show really introduced me to hip-hop. And hip-hop, really saved me, from getting into the things that were in my neighborhood. So I was into DJing and going to dance shows and stuff like that. So I really, regardless of how big this show has gotten, I still do this show for that 13-year-old kid that saves his money, saves the $20, $25 for the ticket, and has to take the bus or get his mom to drop him off and go to the show. So I still make the show friendly for them and not to have too much where that person feels left out. They'll still be interested. We allow access for people to bring their cameras so they can still watch it on YouTube. We try to keep the price of the ticket low. So, exactly those kind of kids can still afford to go do the show. And we'll probably, keep on continuing to keep that in mind.
Okay.
As we still grow and as we still, try to do, now we're doing version 9, and when we try to do version 10 and 20, we still want to keep that in focus.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And I think you should definitely tell them what 360 means exactly, because you guys are doing something that a lot of other competitions aren't doing right now. So what is that?
360, we started the 360 format back in 2007. Just personally, I was looking for something really, really different to do with the show. And just finished up the '06 season, and we said, you know, how can we really change everything we're doing with the show? We didn't try to change the scene, you know, we didn't try to change the industry. But we just wanted to challenge ourselves and challenge the dancers. So we thought of this format, and you know how you usually see a dance group, you're looking at them on the stage and they're performing in front of you. But 360, they're actually in the center, and the crowd sits around, and the competitors and the showcase groups have to perform in the 360 format. So they perform facing this way, perform facing the backwards, perform to the side. They have to cover all four corners and all four sides in order for it to count. And now we're the first show to do that. We're the only show to do that in the world to this day. Going into our 4th year doing that.
You guys are definitely challenging, like even like the dancers themselves, because I'm assuming a lot of them don't.
Yeah, they hate us.
Necessarily done that, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they hate us. They
Sorry,
hate us.
guys.
They hate us for doing this because it's one show, and they, you know, any given dance group has anywhere from 10 to 15 shows a year.
Yeah.
But they change their whole world around for our one show. So
it's something you definitely have to see then.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have fun with it. We know it's tough. We know it's hard. But one, the audience loved it, and it lets the audience, because of the way the show's configured, we can configure the arena that the show's in, so that the audience is only, you know, feet away, 5 feet away at the most, you know. And you know, that's a really good feeling when you're a kid, 13 years old, and trying to watch the show. You're literally, you know, you can see the sweat come off the dancer. So, yeah, but it's definitely one of a kind, and you should see it.
Okay, so don't forget, the show's going to be happening on February 27th at the San Jose Civic Auditorium. Doors open at 5 p.m., so he says be there on time, because it can get a little crazy.
Yes.
And for more information, where can they go once again?
Battlefestlive.com.
So we'll see you guys there. Thank you.
All right.